All right. Let's see. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to graph reflections across various lines, horizontal and vertical lines. So first, I want to notice here, I want you to notice that these are reflect across x equals 1, x equals 2, x equals 3, y equals -3. So these are all lines. Sometimes students see these and they think, x equals 1, oh, there's x equals 1. How do I reflect across a point? Okay, just remember this is a line, x equals 1. A couple ways of thinking about it. It's all the points that have an x coordinate of 1. So like 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and so on. You could go 1, -1, 1, -2, and all together they form this straight line. Another way you can think about it is it's a line, a horizontal or vertical line that passes through the x-axis at x equals 1. You got to think about, well, is it horizontal or vertical? Well, if it were horizontal, there's no way it could pass through the x-axis right here. It has to be vertical. Or you could just memorize or take some notes and remind yourself that lines like x equals 1 are vertical, whereas lines like y equals -3 are horizontal. All right, well, now that we got the line graph, we can go ahead and do the reflection. All right, so to do the reflection, basically just take each point, count how many spaces it is from the line, and then count that far on the other side to find its reflection. So K is one space from the line, so K prime, its reflected image, is one space in the other direction. J is one space from the line, so J prime is one space in the other direction. L is 1, 2, 3 spaces from the line, so L prime is 1, 2, 3 spaces from the line in the other direction. L prime. And I is one space from the line, so I prime is one space from the line in the other direction. And of course, you have to make sure you connect the points in the correct order. So I goes to L, and then I goes up to J, so I prime goes to J prime, and then so on. We get this sort of whopper-jawed, kite-ish sort of figure. All right, let's see. I think the rest of these are pretty straightforward. So just be sure that you're remembering which are horizontal lines and which are vertical lines. Remember, if it's x equals something, it's vertical. If it's y equals something, it's horizontal. Now let's take a look at the other side. Here, we're supposed to describe or write a rule to describe each transformation. Well, all we have to do here is we have to look at 2 points that are, one is the image and the other is the pre-image. So U is the pre-image, and its reflected image is U prime. And we're going to see how far apart they are. They are, draw a line here, let's see, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces apart. Now that means that when U was reflected, it was half that distance from the line of reflection. And then U prime was the other half on the other side. So that means that the line of reflection is halfway between here. And then we look at T to T prime, and they are 2 spaces apart. So the line of reflection goes through this point, that's one space from each of them, and this point here, that's one space from each of these. So the line of reflection is actually right here. It's the y-axis. So we can just write reflect across y-axis. We'll do one other one on this side. So look up here. So U to U prime is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces apart. Halfway is 2. So the line of reflection passes through that point. Down here, V to V prime, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces apart. And see, 8 divided by 2 is 4, so 1, 2, 3, or the line of reflection also passes through this point. So this is the line of reflection. And we go back and remember, this is a vertical line that passes through the point x, passes through the x-intercept at x equals 1. So this is x equals 1. So the rule is reflect across x equals 1. Alrighty. So you can go ahead and finish these up on your own. You can check most of the answers online, and then you go ahead and turn it in, and the one that you didn't check, I'll check for you. All right, you have a good day. Good luck.